Hello, I'm Reverend Mike. Welcome to Missing the Point. In this series, I attempt to correct misconceptions found in religion. Today's topic, the title of Reverend and why I use it. This is the third video I've made about my channel. You guys are going to start thinking that I'm narcissistic, but sometimes I get feedback directed at me instead of my content. I should probably ignore it, but when their comments spread false teachings, I just feel the need to address it. I call myself Reverend because of two main factors. First, it is a traditional title used by Unitarian ministers. Second, I needed to find a title to use that differentiated me from other YouTubers. Mike is a very common name after all. If other users are using Minister Mike, things like that, I had to find something that differentiated myself. Like I said, Reverend is a traditional title, so I went with that. But then I got comments from a viewer. Well, I say viewer, but he was so fixated on my title that he probably never actually watched any of my videos. So I should probably refer to him as the commenter. This commenter shared his belief that no one should use the honorific Reverend because the word was only used once in the Bible in reference to God. I tried to be nice about it. I tried to teach him. I tried to educate him. I explained the problems with his opinion, but he became more and more intolerant and hateful. He was the first person, and hopefully the last person, that I had to block from my channel. It was getting that bad. The thing that this commenter did not seem to realize, no matter how much I tried to educate him, was that the Bible, this Bible right here, was not written in English. Not written in English. The Old Testament is written in Hebrew with a little bit in Aramaic. The New Testament is written in Greek. He did not seem to understand this. The word he had a problem with is in Psalms 111, verse 9, and is praising the Lord. He sent redemption unto his people. He hath commanded his covenant forever. Holy and reverend is his name. The Hebrew here is Yahweh, which means to revere or frighten, but in modern language, awesome might be a better fit. While I'd like to think I'm pretty awesome, I don't literally want people to revere me or be frightened of me, as I stated earlier. I had to pick a name for my YouTube channel that wasn't taken, and Reverend is, as I stated, traditional title. But that wasn't a good enough explanation for the commenter, who became more and more belligerent. If I called myself Yahweh Mike, I could maybe see his point of view, but he had a problem with the English word associated with the Hebrew definition. Using his logic, the English word Jesus was only ever used to refer to the Son of God. So everyone named Jesus should change their name to something else because they're not allowed to use an English or Spanish word for the Son of God. That's absurd. The English word reverend was not invented as a definition for the Hebrew word Yahweh. It predated the translation of the scriptures into Latin and then English. I'll give you a good example. The Japanese word neko and the Spanish word gato both mean cat. English speakers did not need to invent the word cat to translate these words. It existed before the translation before we had enough contact with those civilizations to translate it into English. To exclude the use of any English word that is later used to describe God is ridiculous. The word reverend was being used before it was applied as a definition to the Hebrew word Yahweh. Not to mention, if the word reverend was in any way prohibited, the scriptures would have done so. And I guarantee if the scriptures had prohibited the use of the word, I would not use it, because I teach the word of God, not the word of man, like the commenter does. If he wants to embrace the word of man, that's fine. I will never do so. I teach the word of God. If someone tries to tell you you can't use a word from the Bible, don't believe them. They're teaching the opinion of a man, not what the scriptures say. The Bible does not exclude the use of any word. The only part of the Bible that could be used to exclude the word, that could be used to exclude the use of a word, would be the third commandment. But that is a very misunderstood commandment. I'll have to do a video on that at a later time. I don't believe I have time to go into that in this video. Maybe I'll do a video on the commandments and the deeper meaning in them. So this is a short video inspired by true events. Some person trying to push the teachings of man onto my channel, and that just is never, ever going to work. I don't listen to opinion. I listen to fact. I listen to the Word of God. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please click like or dislike if you disagree with me. Subscribe if you want to see more. Feel free to comment or ask a question below. Who knows? Your question might even become the subject of a future video. Be good to each other. We are all in this together.